Southern Corridor. 15:20 local time. A ghost convoy, believed to be untouchable, drifts through farmland under heavy electronic cover. 10 minutes later, a Ukrainian strike team flips the board with a single infrared flash and detonates something even Kiev's commanders didn't expect. If you want clear, unsentimental reporting on low-signature warfare, subscribe now, because what follows is speed, deception, and physics. A dirt road carved through sunflower fields, 20 kilometers off the main highway. The convoy looks routine: 4 tarped Kamaz flatbeds, 2 armored escorts, and a signal-jamming van humming on a low band. To satellites, it's ordinary freight. To anyone listening on radio, it's silence. That was the point. For 3 weeks, Ukraine ran a pursuit that never touched a transmitter. No active radar, no loud triangulation. Just pattern of life, tire wear patterns, refueling anomalies, and the cadence of rural checkpoints. A commercial thermal satellite caught a tell, a heat signature that was too regular for grain and too cold for ammo. One truck wasn't losing heat like the others. It was radiating evenly. 1512. A high-flying recon platform, LA-100 class, drifts along the cloud line. Its 4K infrared optics don't care about camouflage. Through canvas and dust, it finds what analysts flagged. The third truck's cargo behaves like a block of engineered material, not crates. A quiet text queue appears on a tablet. Package 3, probable special payload. On the ground, a forward control team sits inside a nondescript van, air thick with diesel and focus. No radios. No voice chat. The lead operator watches a stitched thermal feed and waits for one moment, a break in the escort's formation as they cross a concrete bridge. That's where the jamming cone narrows, a known blind spot. 1520. The convoy hits the bridge. The escorts widen to check the guardrails. In that 2-second gap, the recon platform sends a coded IR strobe, a flicker no jammer can catch. Half a ridge away, 3 motherships lift their noses and release 8 FPV strike drones. They drop to treetop height, riding the folds of the terrain at 140 miles per hour, too low for traditional search radar, too fast for a casual eye. The escort's EW van wakes up, but it's already behind. The FPVs aren't listening for commands. They've been pre-programmed to chase a very specific pattern, the IR drip reflecting off tarp seams on truck 3. Up ahead, a village bus pulls aside. A farmer freezes in his field. The drones pass like a rip in the air itself, a smear of speed and intent. The first Russian gunner sees them late and sprays tracers. 1 drone disintegrates, plastic snow. The other 7 don't flinch. 2 peel off and dump thermite on a roadside scrap pile. A white-hot flare blossoms, dragging attention and bodies away from the bridge. The remaining 5 slip under the smoke line and lock onto truck 3. If you're still with this operation, drop a comment. Was the convoy truly hidden, or just predictable? Your comment helps this report reach more people and keeps independent analysis alive. Subscribe and hit the bell to catch the next chapter of low-signature warfare. On the bridge, the third truck swerves. Too late. The lead FPV punches the tarp, planting a shaped charge. A 0.9-second delay. The warhead bites a hole, then the main thermobaric mix ventilates the interior. The blast doesn't roar outward, it eats the oxygen inside the bed and slams back as a pressure wave. The truck lifts on one side like a toy and slams against the barrier. That's when the surprise hits. The even heat signature wasn't just exotic armor or a decoy mass. It was a sealed bank of energetic materials nested in a composite cradle, likely initiators for something larger or a compact power module. The pressure wave triggers sympathetic reactions along the rack. A low boom becomes a rolling detonation that tears the truck clean down the spine. The bridge coughs concrete dust. The escorts panic and break across the span, blocking their own escape. The recon feed brightens. Secondary flashes ripple under the tarp, then through it, then beyond it as the composite cradle fails. One escort tries to push through the wreckage. A second FPV slices into its engine bay and turns steel into shrapnel. Another drone spears the EW van's roof and snuffs the jamming cone in a breath. The last two FPVs, now without primary targets, switch to denial. They hit the bridge joints. Cracking the expansion seems to ensure nothing heavy crosses for hours. Downstream, a single camera phone catches the plume. Upstream, an artillery battery holds fire. The commander cancels, realizing it's no longer a gun problem. The target has self-destructed far beyond expected yield. In Kiev, the ops chat goes quiet. The blast pattern is bigger than the plan. Someone says what everyone is thinking, that wasn't just munitions. The road grid seizes. A reroute order ripples across Russian logistics. Insurance handlers flag the corridor. Local checkpoints shut, then reopen with twice the caution. The domino effect begins. Delays compound, fuel convoys stack, and the hidden network becomes visible precisely because it tries too hard to hide. Back at the bridge, heat shimmers off twisted beams. The third truck is no longer a vehicle, just a geometry of blackened metal and glass beads. Engineers will argue later about what exactly was riding in Truck 3, detonators for deep strike missiles, specialized power packs, or something else entirely. What matters operationally is simpler. The pressure curve and secondary signatures confirm a sensitive payload that magnified the strike far beyond FPV weight class. If this breakdown cut through the fog for you, subscribe now and tell us in the comments. Did Ukraine plan for the chain reaction, or did they adapt in real time when the convoy revealed its true cargo? The aftermath is part physics, part psychology. Bridges can be repaired. Crews can be replaced. But confidence is harder to rebuild. Commanders now have to assume any low-heat, even glow signature is a trap, or worse, a multiplier. Routes change. Schedules slip. The cost of moving quiet cargo spikes, not in fuel, but in fear. By sunset, the field team is gone, motherships melted back into rural traffic. The recon platform drifts east, its job done. What remains is a scar across concrete and a lesson no jammer can erase. Silence is not invisibility, and predictable is not